New stuff everywhere. I know. That's the new backdrop. You bought that for us?
No, but I think they want someone else to sponsor it, so they'll probably ask them for.
Oh, I'll sponsor it. What they need?
CJ said you were in there for a long time. They didn't touch you.
Not yet. Not yet.
How was the discussion with them? What did you guys talk about?
This is my exit interview, right? Now, I mean, it's my end of the season. We just had a good talk. It's just about things, that we wanted about the year and things like that. Yeah, he was great this year. I thought he did a really good job of just making every guy better, putting every guy in the right position to excel, and he's done something that hadn't been done here in 10 or 14 years, 10 years or so, made it to the second round. So I thought, every guy responded for him and played well, and I thought he was good this year. Of course, I think every guy on the team enjoys playing for him. He's really not, too strict on the court. He lets guys play their game. He gives a lot of freedom on the court. I think guys like that.
How will you
I'm not even talking about it yet. We just finished the season, so I'm just still focused on, watching film and, seeing what happened last series and just relaxing for a little bit.
You're committed to the USA basketball stuff, right?
I am.
So, do you know yet what the schedule will be?
I have it in my email, but I don't remember it. But it's a training camp in Vegas, and then it's something in Chicago, a little game in Chicago later in the summer, and then I think I'll go to Spain.
Are you excited about that?
Yeah, I've always heard great things about it. It's a great experience to have, and you learn a lot of things from it. So I am looking forward to it.
Who are some players in particular that you're interested in seeing come back next year? See there.
That's a good question. I definitely like to see T-Rob come back. I think this was his first year having a veteran big, as in myself, to talk to him and to give him some guidance. Just talking to him, I can tell he had never really been guided by a veteran big. So I think he definitely, if you watch film on him, he got better from the beginning of the season to the end of the season of learning how to play in a system, learning how to be on a winning team. He went from dribbling coast to coast and turning it over to, giving the ball to the guard and crashing the boys and, doing, extra things for us.
Marcus, obviously, the team finishes different this year than last year, record-wise. But do you feel different, or is your mindset different going into this offseason than it was last offseason?
Of course, I think we definitely got better this year, and I think, going to the second round, shows us, that every person on the team has to work harder to be better next year. Even myself, and it's always things that we can get better at, and I've been really good at going home every summer and watching film and seeing things to get better at, and I won't do anything different this summer. It's always things that I can get better at, and I can't say what those things are right now, but by watching film, I will find my answer. But I think we know how hard it is to win in the second round, or even get to the playoffs. I think every guy gave it his all this season to be in the position that we were in. I think every guy has to look at what they can do better next year, and I think we all have to train even that much harder this summer. That's not my decision. That's Neil's decision. I think him and Paul Allen have done a really good job of just making us better every year. So that's on them.
Nick said his goal, you guys should be in the top 4 next season. Do you agree?
Of course, I think you should always want to get better every season, never be satisfied. So, we were definitely right there this season. So if every guy goes home this summer and works hard and, comes back better, then, we should be there.
How do you guys become a better defensive team?
Just focus. I think watching film and just learning areas where you can improve. I think sometimes when coaches tell you to do things, you really can't see it. But I've learned in my past of watching film, you actually can see things that that you can do better, and you kind of learn how to do them by watching film. So I think every guy, going home, trying to focus on working on things to be better defensively and just watching film and, just coming back with a different mindset.
Have you found throughout your playing career that some coaches are better at getting guys to play defense than
I don't know. I think some coaches, may be more detailed, have more detailed schemes. I think coaches are different, but I think if guys are committed to winning, most of the time they play defense, and we build a culture here that's about winning. I feel like every guy competed or tried to get better defensively this year. I don't know. I just normally go home and relax and then watch it. So I don't think anybody in the USA games will guard me like they do over here. So because they never seen me like that. So I don't think that'll be an issue. But I watch it sometime this summer. Not that I can say right now. I feel like every year I've definitely added something to make the team better and myself better. I have to go home and watch film and just see things that maybe I can do better on film, and then I go work on it.
How much better do you feel now about the organization considering what Neil did entirely than he did maybe 2 years ago?
I think the feeling in this city and in this organization in a whole is just night and day. I think everybody in this city is excited about our growth and about where we've grown to this year, and how guys are playing and what guys we have here. I think every person in the organization is excited to go to work again. Thinking about playoffs and how good everybody played this year. So I think it's not just me. I think this whole city has a different vibe about us.
So, LaMarcus, at the end of last year, Neil had said that you had said, "I want to play with a big," and they went out and got Robert Lopez. Did
Yeah.
they ask you again this year, or I mean, you don't even have to say who, but
Nah, they didn't ask. I think that because they know in my past that was one of my biggest issues was playing a five and not playing with a true center. So I think they wanted to address that issue right away, and they did.
Did you come out of the season feeling okay physically?
Yeah, I feel fine. This is probably my most healthiest season that I've had a long time. So I'm like wine. I'm getting better as I get older. That's tough because I train pretty hard. I'm very hard on myself. And I don't know if it's about coming back in better shape because you play so many games over the season where you're in shape and you go through training camp, which is about getting in shape. So, I don't know if it's about being in shape. I think it's just about being mentally tough and understanding what it takes to win win in the playoffs. I think every guy on this team was in great shape, but I think it was more of a mental workout for us of learning how to compete mentally in the playoffs and in the second round, and now knowing what it takes.
One last question. Assuming you make the U.S. team,
Last question: is it a good one?
I want to try. You'll have less time to rest this summer. I mean, does that concern you going into next season?
No, because I've talked to previous players, and they've said that you really don't play 30 minutes or nothing like that. I think most guys play 15 minutes or so, and they say the practices aren't overly hard. I think the worst thing might be just traveling so much. But other than that, guys say you are pretty fresh.